So I'm going to ask you what you're worried about. We'll write them down and we'll take them one at a time. How's that? What are you worried about today?
Well, look, in America, there's a lot to be alarmed about. But I think before I even get to that, the first thing we got to say is my heart breaks, all of our hearts break for this mom in Plainview, Illinois, and her son, who she was stabbed and her son was stabbed and killed, a 6-year-old boy. There should be no casualties from this conflict here in the United States. It's just unacceptable. So our hearts go out to the family and to the whole Palestinian American community. They're innocent people who don't deserve any of this. Now, at the same time, I'm very worried about the Jewish community. We have seen a surge in anti-Semitic incidents since this happened. So number one, I'm concerned about harassment, vandalism, and violence directed against the Jewish community by people inspired by the events that are happening overseas. Last Friday, as you probably know, the head of Hamas had called for a global day of jihad against Jews worldwide. This is consistent with Hamas's charter. Their charter calls to kill Jews wherever they are, not to create, just a state in quote-unquote Palestine, but to destroy the Zionist entity and to murder Jews. This is one of the galling things, Nicole, less here, but on some of the other networks, the way they are reporting on information coming from the Hamas ministries as if they were credible, when we know Hamas is like ISIS or Al-Qaeda, can't be trusted.
Well, say more about, Jeremy Bash made that point forcefully yesterday. Say more about what we should do.
We should not just take what they're telling us. We wouldn't take Osama bin Laden's press releases and read them. Why are we reading Hamas's press releases as if they were credible information? He didn't, Hamas isn't from the Medill School of Journalism, right? They're from the Al-Qaeda School of Propaganda. So we should be questioning, second-guessing, and fact-checking. So last night, or 2 nights ago, when the hospital was reportedly bombed by a missile by the Israelis, everyone reported on that as such because Hamas said it was so. A couple hours later, it was clear that it was an Islamic Jihad missile that had misfired, right? And it wasn't 500 people killed. Turns out it's maybe 10 to 50. Now, every life lost is a tragedy, but the scale of this was dramatically different. So why is that important? Because yesterday there were riots in Beirut, riots in Amman. A synagogue was firebombed in Germany. The synagogue was torched and destroyed in Tunisia. Jews are being harassed all over the world. So misreporting leads to violence. And we've seen this as a Jewish community before. How many parents do I know who didn't send their children to school last Friday because they were afraid? Because Hamas said it was a global day of rage against our people. So I can tell you this. The Jewish community is united behind the state of Israel. It has the right to defend itself, but we are still deeply concerned about the trends that Mary was talking about. The same week, the FBI released the hate crimes data. Anti-Semitic hate crimes, according to the FBI, up 30-some-odd% last year. So it was already at a historic high. And now, in light of this tragedy in the region, it's growing even more. By the way, that's what Hamas wants. This is the sad thing. Hamas wants to kill Jews. They want to foment war. And they don't care how many people they have to sacrifice to pursue their ends. And like the innocent Palestinians, like the murdered Israelis, they're really the tragedy here.
I heard from my own intel sources that the coverage of events is perhaps more tied to actions than at any other point. I just have to say our information was from 2 U.S. government officials who said that 100 to 300 people were killed, so not the 500 that was asserted, and that was likely a misfired Palestinian Islamic Jihad missile.
Right.
So I take your
You
point. guys
get it right. You were slower than the others. You were more deliberate about it. But everyone needs to do better because lives are on the line. And I think sometimes we forget that.